All right, so this is going to be a brief presentation on how to find scientific articles and how to use the databases that are accessible to you. So to begin with, we have a citation that you're given, and there are citation formats will change from journal to journal. So we need to know how to read these in order to find what information is important. So these first part is the names of the authors. Sometimes if there's a lot of authors, there will be an et al there, which means and others. Sometimes not. Next up here is going to be the year that this was published, so 2021. Then the title of the article, the journal title, the journal that it was published in, the volume, and then the page numbers. Sometimes you'll have volume, then issue, then page numbers, but that's not super common. So for going from this citation to finding the paper, there are two main resources that you'll probably use. The first one is going to be Google Scholar. This is my preference. It's real simple. So you just type in scholar.google.com and type in the title or even some keywords, and you'll have things pop up. In this case, this is the first thing that pop up. Now, if you want to go straight to the PDF, you can do so just by clicking where the PDF is. If you click on the actual title, it'll bring you to the Wiley website, which we'll talk about in just a second. The other option is MSU Libraries. So again, you can search for articles right in the search database. And if you do so, it will pop up with what articles there are. You can click on that and then go to libp instant PDF to be able to get the PDF from the library. So now looking at a publisher's website, there are a few things that you should pay attention to because this is an area where students make a lot of mistakes. So the first thing is that the publisher is Wiley Online Library. This is kind of like a database, and you'll see these all over. So you'll see Wiley, you might see SpringerLink, you might see NIH. These are databases that sort of house the journals, but they're not actually the journals that are publishing these papers. The journal that published this paper is Ecology and Evolution. All right, and in particular, this journal is what we call open access. That means that there's no paywall to be able to access the journal, which is pretty nice. But not all journals are open access. Now, MSU has a membership for a lot of journals, so you should be able to get past the paywall for most journals. But if you want to get the PDF, all you have to do is click on the PDF and that will bring that up. Now, if you have a situation where you search on Google Scholar and you click on the link to the article and it brings up a paywall, it says that you need to pay $35 or whatever in order to access this article, chances are MSU actually has access to it and you're just not logged in. So what you would end up doing is searching for ebooks or journals and searching for that particular journal that it's published in. So in this case, Ecology and Evolution. You can then go to Wiley Online Library Open Access, which will bring you to the page that we saw just earlier. Now, in some cases, because Ecology and Evolution is an open access journal, you don't have to have a login. But in some cases, you will be asked to log into your MSU account, and then that will link to the journal so that you can have access to the PDF. So most of my research, when I'm looking up background research, I use Google Scholar. Occasionally, I'll use MSU Libraries. If those fail, there's other databases. There's a ton of databases. Some of the more common ones for biology are Web of Science, as well as Sci-Hub, which is a favorite among developing the global South scientists.